everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to be talking about skincare fads or skincare like lifesavers. I don't know how to do an intro to this, but I'm talking about the Jade roller today and all of the quartz and all those things that are in right now, and is it really worth it? So I have been using the Jade roller. I purchased it back. I posted a video when I bought it because it was like a Marshall's find or a winner's find. So I want to say that was a few months ago. I have been using it for a while and I absolutely love it. I don't necessarily see the beauty benefits of it like in my skin kind of thing, like long term, but in the time, like present time using it, I do notice a huge difference. So if you want to know what differences I notice, then just keep on watching. Okay, so according to Google, the most well-known benefits of using a Jade roller include reducing inflammation and puffiness of the skin, reducing the appearance of under-eye circles, especially if your roller is cold, stimulating the lymphatic system and blood circulation, brightening complexion, tightening pores, and reducing the appearance of fine lines, and allowing skincare products to penetrate more deeply. Okay. So to that statement, that was the Lauren Conrad's blog thing. That just was the first thing that came up in Google. I completely agree with that. But what I use, my routine, as I incorporate it in my skincare routine at night. Not all the time will I do it, being completely honest, but I will use my microblading needle or like micro pen, and I will only go in one direction, and I help break down the, I think it's called like the collagen vessels or something like that. I don't know anything about like skin terminology or all that. I'm not educated in this, so this is just my amateur opinion. Just want to do a little disclaimer out there. But what I do is I use the microneedling pen in one direction going outwards on my face. So I'll do that a few times, and then I go in with the quartz. I do pop this in the fridge or the freezer for about 10-15 minutes, and then afterwards it's freezing cold and I just roll it on my face. I don't know if you have to do it in one direction. I just kind of go up and down to keep it in the same rhythm. But I do that over my face for probably about like maybe 5 minutes. I'll like watch TV while I'm doing it or something like that, and I absolutely love it. My face, usually after using this, because it is like a bunch of needles, it is like irritating my skin. It is getting red, but I have noticed a huge difference in my acne scars in the areas here, and I think that has to do with this pen. So this just goes in to help cool it all down and really, really help. And my face isn't as red afterwards, and I just feel more refreshed. And after that, after I use my Jade roller, then I go in with a moisturizer or a serum and then kind of get into the skin that way. I've noticed a big difference if I use it at night before I go to bed, because I wake up with more like brightened, like it's not as puffy. So it does help with puffiness. I do think it does help with inflammation because it's not as red after I use it. Brightening, yes, it is very brightening. The price point, that is probably the only thing I don't agree with. Maybe I don't understand the whole, like, I don't know, is it a crystal? Is it a rock? I don't know much about that. I probably should have researched more into this video. But this one here is not an actual Jade roller from Sephora or anything like those fancy stores. This is from Marshall's, and it was $10, and I think this works perfectly. It's giving me the benefits that it says it's giving me. I'm noticing a difference like in my skin at that time. I'm not noticing like over time that my skin is significantly better, but I think this has what it has to do with like my acne scars. I have been using this well before I started using the Jade roller, and I'm noticing the same difference. Like I'm not noticing anything completely different. I'm just noticing like the same pattern. Like that really hasn't contributed to any acne scarring or fine lines or anything like that. So I noticed that right now this is pretty bad here, but I think that's just because the microneedling pen is bringing it up from the surface, and then I'm just kind of smoothing it out. So I don't know if that's just my own opinion of what it's gonna work, but that's what I think. So yeah. For $10 at Marshall's, I have seen them. I've seen a lot more there now. I think that's because more and more people are getting into that. Like they're quite popular. I don't agree with spending like almost 80 bucks on this thing when the Marshall's one does the same. So I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. I don't know if it's such a fad or if later on they're gonna find something better, or if it's just in a cream, or it's probably just the cooling sensation that's doing that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a Jade roller. It might just be because it's cold and it's like massaging your skin almost. So I don't really know, but I do enjoy using the Jade roller. I do think it's great. I do think it's very like aesthetically pleasing. Like if you pop it in like flat lays or anything like that, I do think it's very nice. It is very pretty, very girly. One thing that I have done and I really enjoyed was I put on a sheet mask, and then I helped roll it with this, and then that, like, the chemicals that were in the sheet mask were on this, so then afterwards I kind of rolled it out a bit, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, kind of soak and dry into my skin, and then I did it again, and I really enjoyed that. Like, I felt like I was getting the most out of spending $14 on one sheet mask, so that's what I did there. One thing that I do think is a complete fad, and I haven't noticed anything different about it, and maybe because it is the more generic brand and rather the brand itself, are these like quartz things. I got these at HomeSense actually a few weeks ago, and honestly, like, I was watching like a video how to do it, and you're just like pushing, going out and like going up and all that stuff, but honestly, like, so like I don't know if I have to put like an oil or a serum or a moisturizer to do it, because it's just like sticking on my skin, irritating it more, so I'm just gonna stick to the Jade roller. So that is my opinion and my thoughts on the Jade roller. Let me know in the comments down below if you have one or you want to try one, or if you think it's a fad, or if it actually has helped your skin. I'm really curious, and I would like to know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!